Welcome back. Tim and I are joined by Clinton head coach Darrell Keith and Clinton quarterback Josh Keith. Josh led Clinton to a 6-4 record, throwing for over 1,700 yards and 9 touchdowns.
The Friday Frenzy Player of the Year voting ended on Saturday morning with more than 115,000 votes cast, and with more than 30,000 votes, Josh, you are the Friday Frenzy Player of the Year. I'm going to present you this trophy from Greater Knoxville Honda Dealers. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, you've had quite the week, Josh. You were at the Tennessee-Georgia game. You met Peyton Manning, and now you're the Player of the Year. What has this week been like for you? Walk me through it a little bit.
If I was younger and I thought about a moment, I wouldn't have thought about it. I mean, Tennessee was a blessing. I mean, a couple months ago, we were thinking about going to a Georgia game, but we couldn't because it was in Georgia. And then God blessed me with a game to go see Tennessee and Georgia play, and it was crazy. And then I just see Peyton Manning from a far distance, tall guy, and I just walk up to him, and he walks up to us and starts talking to him, good guy. And they're just like, the sheriff's in town and stuff. And yeah, we just have a good conversation. It was a good weekend. I couldn't ask for a better weekend. So.
Darrell, you're the head coach over at Clinton,
yes,
so you get to coach your son, and
yes.
You said in Kellyanne's story for the Player of the Week that sometimes you got to be the guy that tell him the negative things, and the wife at home gets to tell him the positive stuff. Well, now the season's over. Do you get to, kind of give him that positive feedback and say, hey, you know what, you had a pretty good year?
Yes, sir. I mean, we have a good family bond. His brother does a tremendous job with him on the off season, and he goes through the thing. He was a former quarterback in high school, so he's able to help him with all those intricate details. But before I say anything else, I want to thank all the people that voted for Joshua and made this possible. And this is good for our community and our football team. And like he said, the key word is a blessing. And I want to thank you guys for even having this. I mean, this is a positive environment for our youth. So far as coaching my own son, I mean, it is an emotional roller coaster. You want your kids to do well. You don't want them to get hurt, but at the same time, you have to balance it out and treat him just like the rest of the players. But I'm very proud of him. He's a very good person, not because he's my son, because he's just a good person. And he's a good quarterback as well. And we have a lot of good players on our football team that made it possible for him to get that trophy. And I'd like to thank them as well, offensive line and the coaches that taught him to play better this year. He had a better year this year than he did last. And I'll be quiet and not steal so much of the thunder. I'm sorry.
Well, Josh, Dad brought up a good point. More than 30,000 people voted for you. Just what does that say about the community up there in Clinton?
Oh, man, it means they care. They want it for me just as I want it for myself. But it's not about me. It's more like the community. I mean, the Clinton community, they're great people. Once you get to know them, they're amazing people. They are very supportive. They're always at our games. Even, I can tell you this, my freshman year, we lost basically the whole season, and they were still there. And it was COVID too, and they were still there. So I tell them they're very supportive, and I appreciate everybody out there that voted. It means a lot. And yeah, and then if I can get to it, my seniors, I like to thank them too, because without them, none of this would be possible. And they worked hard. I got some good seniors, and I got a great offensive line, a great coaching staff, and I'm just thankful.
Josh, what does this award mean to you?
It means a lot to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's a blessing, like I said, and it's not really for me, it's for the community. So it's just a Clinton.
You talked about the seniors. They're kind of the building blocks that, they kind of helped this start. You guys go 6-4 this year, kind of turning things around up there. What does this success mean to that community?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, I can't remember the last time they won. They had a winning season was 10 years ago, a decade ago. And I know it was a lot. I know it meant a lot to them. And them having a winning season, I know it just made them feel good about themselves, where they can talk in the town and say, oh yeah, we won this game and that game, instead of saying, oh, we lost this game or whatever. And but yeah, it's just, I know it means a lot to the community. It was for them too. And yeah, here's where.
Josh, you as a quarterback and as a player improved from last year to this year. Now the season's over for you guys. Where have you seen the most growth for you personally in your game?
Mental. I was more of a leader this year than last year. I'd say physically a little bit too. I got a little bit faster. My arm got a little bit stronger, but it was more mental, because I could actually take my reads, start from the safety, go down lower. It's just, yeah, it was, all of it was basically mental. And it just, if you're a quarterback, you don't got mental down, then you can't really be a quarterback. You have to be mentally strong instead of physically strong as a quarterback.
What can we expect from the Dragons over the next couple of years?
I'll give you a state title. I mean, you can expect a lot from us. You know, we're to come, smack you in the mouth, and just keep playing on and on. Our team's more of a hard-nosed team. We got a half and half team. We got a lot of athletes. We got a lot of hard nose. Put that together, that's a good team, and we're looking to be a great team next year. So.
Donovan, your brother, is one of the assistant coaches as well. Last time I talked to you, you guys talked about your relationship and how he helps push you and motivate you. When you guys found out that you won the award, what did Donovan say to you?
He was happy for me, but
Yeah.
it was more so, Josh, wow, you mean you got the award? It was more so, keep going. It was stay humble, don't get cocky, don't settle. It was more just congratulating me, making it about the community. It was being selfless, and he was just congratulating me, telling me to keep going and not just to settle on something like this. Just keep getting higher and higher.
All right, Josh, congratulations. To learn more on Josh or to see this entire interview, go to our website, wate.com.
Thank you.
Good job, man.